What's happening right now in the Eugene Springfield apartment market? You may be asking yourself, is it a good time to sell? Let's talk about what's happening right now in the trends. So the apartment demand in Eugene, Oregon has been bolstered by population growth as well as rising household income. What we're seeing is we're starting to see people that are gravitating down from Portland, Oregon and are moving into Eugene, as well as from other areas. We're seeing people move in from California, especially Northern California. I think a lot of people are trying to escape the wildfires that happened last year, and so they're coming to Eugene, Springfield, because of the quality of life, the mountains, the ocean. You're basically an hour from the ocean, and you're an hour and 15 minutes from the best skiing on Mount Bachelor. It's an amazing place to live. We're right on the I-5 corridor, so we find that a lot of people love the lifestyle here. And it's great now that many businesses are allowing people to work from home and you don't have to commute to work. People are finding that they can live in Eugene, and it's a great place to raise a family, settle in. And here's what it's doing for the apartment market. So because of the rising household income and the consistent pool of students from the University of Oregon, it gives us a really healthy tenant pool of available tenants to rent your apartment complex. We did see some sizable new developments from 2020, new projects that were developed. There were 350 units that were delivered in 2020, and they were immediately absorbed. So right now the vacancy rate in Eugene is less than 2.5%, which is pretty healthy. And the rent growth is now around 4.2%. So for those of you that own apartments in Eugene, Springfield, and you're asking yourself, we're through COVID, should I start to raise my rents? The answer is yes. You need to confer with your property manager, obviously, if you have a property manager, but if you self-manage and you're wondering if it's the right time to raise rents, you should consider doing that, because what I see when landlords get lazy and they don't keep market pace with rent, then when they want to go to sell that property, it winds up being detrimental to them because their net operating income is lower because they're below market rents. One thing that I do when I look at a property for sale and I'm trying to help a seller determine a pinpoint price analysis, we look at your current rents, but then we also look at market rents, because I can put into a marketing package, here's where the current rent is and here's where the market rent is, and that gives a potential buyer an opportunity to see the upside value and a reason to buy that property. But if you're owning real estate and you're thinking, maybe I just want to hang out this year and just continue to maintain it and see where the trends go with COVID, one thing that you may want to consider is our local rent growth was ranked near the top for Oregon metros when the coronavirus had an impact. And we have seen rent gains continue to increase in 2020 and 2021. Many of you know that the governor for the state of Oregon just announced that tenants are going to have until February of 2022 to pay back past rent. So if you've decided that, hey, I'm ready to go ahead and get out of the apartment market, I want to do something different, it's too frustrating, it might be the right time for you to consider selling. The choice is really yours. Again, I see a healthy market coming up. So if you feel like you can weather the storm, or maybe you don't have a lot of tenants that are behind right now, it may be a good time to just set and hold. But if you're frustrated and you want to look at options and alternatives, certainly give me a call at 541-912-6583, or click on the link down below and you can sign up for my How to Sell for Top Dollar Fast newsletter, and we'll send you information, tips, and hacks on how to get your apartment ready to sell for top dollar. I'm Rene Nelson with Pacwest Commercial Real Estate. Thanks for tuning in and have a fantastic day.